Picture this, September 5th, 1991. The Italian Alps. Two hikers stumble upon something extraordinary, frozen in the ice. A 5,300-year-old man, perfectly preserved. But here's what made archaeologists' hearts skip clutched. In Ötzi, the Iceman's frozen grip wasn't a weapon or tool. It was a bag, a simple pouch made of calfskin, containing flint, bone tools, and tinder fungus. Even in his final moments, this Neolithic traveler understood something we often take for granted today: the profound power of carrying. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're unraveling one of humanity's most transformative yet overlooked inventions, the bag. This seemingly mundane object didn't just help us carry things. It fundamentally rewired how we think, how we organize society, and how we interact with the world itself. To understand why bags matter, we need to grasp a concept that anthropologists call extension of self. Before bags, early humans faced a brutal mathematical reality: you could only carry what your two hands could hold. This wasn't merely inconvenient, it was cognitively limiting. Consider the watershed moment when our ancestors first fashioned containers from animal skins, woven plant fibers, or bark. Suddenly, carrying capacity wasn't bound by biology. A single person could transport multiple items simultaneously, which sounds trivial until you realize what it actually meant for the first time. Humans could plan beyond the immediate present. The bag created what cognitive scientists call external working memory. Just as your computer's hard drive extends its processing power, bags extended human cognitive capacity. You could gather berries and still hunt, collect medicinal herbs while transporting water. This multitasking ability wasn't just practical, it was revolutionary for human consciousness itself. Here's a thought experiment. Imagine trying to build a civilization where everyone can only hold two objects at once. No farming. You can't carry seeds and tools simultaneously. No trade. You can't transport surplus goods. No specialization. Craftspeople can't collect diverse materials. The bag, in essence, was prerequisite software for the human civilization operating system. Around 10,000 BCE, humans transitioned from nomadic hunting-gathering to settled agriculture. History books credit this transformation to domesticating plants and animals. But there's a hidden actor in this drama: sophisticated storage technology. The Neolithic period saw an explosion of bag innovation: woven baskets, ceramic vessels, and sewn leather sacks. These weren't mere accessories to agriculture, they were enabling technologies. Without reliable containers, you cannot store surplus grain. Without stored surplus, you cannot feed non-farming specialists like priests, administrators, or craftspeople. Without specialists, you cannot build complex societies. Archaeological evidence from Çatalhöyük in modern-day Turkey reveals households with dozens of specialized containers: bags for seeds, baskets for bread, pouches for pigments. This proliferation of carrying technology correlates directly with social complexity. The more sophisticated the bags, the more sophisticated the society. Consider the ripple effects: stored grain required property concepts, which necessitated legal systems, which demanded writing systems to record transactions. The humble bag initiated a cascade of innovations that built civilization's foundation. Fast forward to ancient Rome, medieval Europe, or imperial China, and bags had transcended utility. They'd become language. The purse a Roman citizen carried declared their social rank as clearly as their toga. Medieval sumptuary laws literally regulated who could carry which type of bag, codifying social hierarchy through carrying technology. This transformation reveals something profound about human psychology. We don't just use objects, we communicate through them. The leather satchel, the silk purse, the merchant's pack each told a story about identity, aspiration, and belonging. By the Renaissance, specialized bags proliferated like species in an ecological explosion. Travelers had portmanteaus. Merchants had money pouches with anti-theft mechanisms. Pilgrims wore scrips that advertised their piety. Women's reticules became fashion statements and political symbols during the French Revolution. Reticule designs communicated revolutionary allegiance. This phenomenon, which sociologists call material culture communication, demonstrates how bags evolved from simple tools into complex symbols, carrying meaning far beyond their contents. The 19th century brought seismic shifts in bag accessibility. Before industrialization, quality bags were handcrafted luxuries, affordable only to the wealthy. Factory production democratized carrying technology, with profound social consequences. Consider the handbag's role in women's liberation. Victorian women carried tiny, decorative reticules because they supposedly needed men to handle serious matters. But as women entered workplaces during the late 1800s, they needed practical bags for documents, tools, and personal items. The suffragette movement coincided with women claiming their right to substantial, functional handbags. Not coincidentally, these bags often concealed political pamphlets and protest materials. Similarly, the American transcontinental expansion was literally carried in bags. The iconic carpet bag of post-Civil War travelers became synonymous with mobility and opportunity. These patterned fabric bags, cheaply produced and widely available, enabled working-class migration and social mobility on an unprecedented scale. Today's bags reveal our era's anxieties and values with remarkable clarity. The minimalist movement's tiny crossbody bags reject consumerism. Massive luxury totes signal affluence and success. The tactical backpack expresses preparedness culture. The tote bag, covered in political messages, serves as a mobile billboard for identity. Consider the psychological phenomenon researchers call bag anxiety, that moment of mild panic when you can't find your bag. This isn't mere inconvenience, it's existential crisis. Modern bags contain our extended selves identification, money, communication devices, medications, work materials. Losing your bag feels like losing part of your identity because, functionally, you have. The environmental movement has even made bags themselves battlegrounds. The paper or plastic question evolved into BYOB, bring your own bag mandates, transforming carrying technology into environmental ethics. Your choice of shopping bag now carries moral weight. Here's where our story takes a fascinating turn. We're supposedly moving toward a bagless future: digital wallets, cloud storage, virtual documents. Yet bag sales have never been higher. Why? The answer reveals something essential about human nature. We remain fundamentally physical beings, navigating increasingly virtual lives. As more of our identity migrates to digital space, we paradoxically cling tighter to physical containers that ground us in material reality. Contemporary bag design reflects this tension. Modern backpacks include dedicated laptop sleeves, alongside water bottle pockets containing both digital work and physical sustenance. The bag becomes a bridge between analog and digital existence. a portable boundary where these two realities meet. So where does this leave us? That 5300-year-old pouch, clutched by Ötzi the Iceman, connects directly to the bag you're carrying right now. Across millennia, humans have understood an essential truth. We are not just tool users, but tool makers. And our tools reshape us as much as we shape them. The bag solved an immediate problem: how to carry more things. But in solving that problem, it unlocked human potential in ways its inventors could never have imagined. It enabled planning, facilitated trade, built civilizations, expressed identity, and continues evolving with us into an uncertain future. Next time you grab your bag, whether it's a designer handbag, a weathered backpack, or a canvas tote, pause for a moment. You're participating in a ritual as old as civilization itself, carrying forward not just your possessions, but humanity's endless capacity to extend ourselves beyond our biological limits. The bag didn't just change our lives. It made our lives as we know them possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into everyday objects that shaped history, hit that subscribe button. Next time, we're exploring how the humble mirror transformed human self-conception and sparked the Renaissance. Until then, keep questioning the ordinary. That's where the extraordinary hides.